All right, guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we didn't forget to turn on the mic. We're having a private conversation. Didn't want anybody to hear it.
I don't know. Can you guys hear us?
Looks like we're getting it.
Wish we could. Sounds like a fun chat. Wish we could hear it. Thanks, Michael. Michael says he can hear us now. I had to tear down the setup for a convention this weekend, and I put it back together. I forgot to double check a couple things. So hopefully we're all good now. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Michael, for letting me know. Captain says I'm getting no audio from you at all here. Sorry, Captain. That's probably the best way to watch our podcast without audio.
Yeah, your ears won't bleed.
All right, everyone's back on. Yay. We were just talking about the guys in Cincinnati. Chris and Scott did some play testing Sunday morning, and Chris got beat up by Scott, which is probably the only time Scott will ever win 10 out of 12 games. Unfortunately, Chris's main deck, I'd like to know how he did so bad.
I wonder what he was playing. Was it the OP Cup deck?
I don't know what he played at the OP Cup.
He played Spawn.
Nope. He played a Beyonder deck.
No. Okay, so he probably played his old school Witch.
Yes.
Baby's Magneto deck.
I believe that's the one he played. I know it was Beyonder Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
He's trying to make that playable to qualify.
It is. It's a pretty good deck. But
Yeah, it is. It's a tough deck. It's in some ways maybe as tougher than the Beyonder White Queen.
yeah, I
It
don't
just
know.
didn't have a JW.
Yeah, no JW.
Doesn't hit hard.
No.
Doesn't hit hard.
Dual negates.
Dual negates, making you discard cards.
Yeah.
I hate it when you pick off a place card. Phil and I did a little play testing right now for the podcast. I went 1-on-1 with Four Freedoms. Think about playing Four Freedoms. AJ's coaching me.
I played a Thor deck. I don't know.
I didn't think Thor brought a whole lot to the deck, to be honest with you, other than two
The
string
12 and the 8.
teamworks. The 12. Well, the 8's okay. But the 12's pretty special.
Yeah, I only play the one string teamwork. Just
Oh, just a 7. Okay. And you got to get some events in there, too.
yeah, like I said, it was a deck that Thor was not on. I had Onslaught on it, and just I don't know. I didn't like the punch that Onslaught was given with Fantastic and Witch.
Really?
Yeah, I mean there was times that it could be good because I could get two different Onslaught 7s that weren't dupes, plus Mr. Fantastic 7, plus a 7 power card, plus my 7 X-Man out of the battle site.
And an 8 power card, hopefully, on
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, or Onslaught.
That's
yeah.
a lot of points.
Yeah, it is. Nothing super crunchy besides the draw 3 with that deck, though.
Yeah. Well, the 12.
Well, Thor wasn't on it.
Oh,
It
you
was
mean
Onslaught.
the Onslaught. Right,
Yeah.
right. Lots of 7s.
Yeah, but now it's fairly punchy now. It's got Thor's 12, Thor's 8, Scarlet Witch's 8,
Yeah.
the pen, and the draw 3.
Man, I don't know, though. I kind of like that Onslaught, all them 7s.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Was mainly using Onslaught to play the target character can't play specials and just try to make them burn their negate each battle.
Yeah. Not too bad. Let's see, Michael's still voting for Vegas.
5 weeks later.
Yeah. How are we going to pull that one off, Michael? We need somebody in Vegas to step up and run a local event. And if you do that, if somebody in Vegas will step up and find a host, run an event, Overpower Adventures will be there to live stream. How's that? Will that help you out, Michael? Right now, NAOL, North America Overpower League, is not going to expand beyond the 5 events. So we need you to step up, set up something in Vegas, and Phil and I will probably come. Would you go to Vegas?
Yeah, I would love to go out there.
I've never been. I don't
Me
really
neither.
want to go to Vegas, but I will.
Yeah.
It's
I was supposed to go for Heroes and Games, but
Huh?
the venue got canceled. You remember that?
oh, yeah.
I was supposed to go out and attend a
One of those seminars or something.
seminar.
Yeah. Larry and I said we would host one. I'm serious, Michael. If you want to put it together, I'm good to go. I'll be there.
Yeah, we could maybe you can talk Larry into hosting it. As far as
Set it
possibly
up.
judging it.
We'll come. I'm sure Phil Keffer will probably try really hard to get out there. He likes to gamble a little.
I'm sure some of the BMG guys would try and make it out.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be a North America Overpower League sanctioned event, so it wouldn't get
Maybe
rating
not the
points.
prize- Yeah, or maybe not the prize support.
And probably not prize support, but we will definitely help with that, for sure. So let's work on it. Josh, Phil, thanks for that answer earlier about Sentinel's EE special. I feel like I always have to ask with card text clarification. I've been wrong many times. Yeah, Josh, we've all been wrong many times because
Yeah.
the cards don't do what the cards say. Hey, Howard, we could probably make Vegas if the timing is right. Howard, let's go to Vegas. All right.
Yeah, he said that was a fairly inexpensive flight for them from Buffalo. So
Okay.
I think he was leaning pretty hard to get the event there.
Ah, all
instead
right.
of
Hey,
Seattle.
Stefan. Shout out to the Orange King for the awesome giveaway last week. Got my cards today. Awesome. Thanks, Larry, for getting that out so
Yeah.
quick.
Good job, Larry. And
Yeah.
what did you get, Stefan?
Stefan got some nice bone. I think he got store credit, didn't he? And then
Yeah,
he
I just wondered what he ended up selecting.
Yeah, what did you choose with that? Was it $50?
50.
Yeah, that's nice. Larry's really good about giving away some nice pricing. Howard, did you post anything yet today about what we've been messenger,
Messenger.
what you sent me in the messenger? Why couldn't Vegas be sanctioned and raided? Oh, okay. It could be, Howard. It very well could be. But I thought you guys had decided you didn't want to expand beyond 5 tournaments this year. So,
Maybe something for us to chat about.
all right. Yeah, get on the chat. Let's work it out. If you want to add a 6th event and sanction it and rate it, you might pick up some players.
It might make Orlando unhappy, though.
Well,
Maybe we can do a sanction one there, too.
yeah. Wow.
Let's go to 7.
Okay, Howard has not posted yet. I just didn't want to bring up anything that you hadn't already posted. Well, if we can sanction Vegas, why don't we sanction Orlando? I want to go to Orlando. I'd rather go to Orlando than Vegas, but I'll go to both.
Yeah, if we can get a
'Cause I'd
couple
have
games.
I'd have to take my wife to Vegas, and I want to go to Orlando.
Would you
So-
take her there, too?
No, probably not. No. She don't want to go to Orlando.
No.
That's why she
She's
kept.
already been there?
I don't know if she probably a long time ago.
Yeah.
But that's why she kept jumping in the chat and voting for Vegas.
Right.
She
Yeah,
didn't want to go to Orlando.
I know the grandkids went to Disney. I didn't know if she went with them.
No, she wasn't there.
Okay.
But then those guys in Seattle sabotaged her plans to go to Vegas.
Is she excited now, though?
We haven't really discussed going to Seattle. Probably because it's Seattle. I know. She wanted to go. She said she'd like to go to Seattle. So I think Justice is going to go with Corey too.
Okay. Means I got to take Laura.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Yeah.
You're just talking about it. Careful what you say. She's probably listening.
Yeah, she's sneaky about getting in these.
Yeah, you never know because we can't. If they don't talk to us, we don't know they're there.
We're up to 10, so
Uh-oh.
she could be one of the lurkers in the shadow.
Yep. Stefan still hasn't told us what goodies he got.
Maybe it's a prize for the
Oh,
event.
Michael's going to Maui. Oh, let's do one to Maui.
Yeah, I think he used to go to Hawaii quite a bit.
Okay. Somebody I know just came back from Hawaii. I don't remember who it was. Somebody was telling me they were just there, though. Oh, Vince. I think Vince was in, or he might still be in Hawaii.
Oh, nice.
Got the Infinity Gauntlet and 2 Havoc 1 per decks. Might be making an appearance in a couple weeks. Hey, Stefan, that's a great lead in for another announcement about we're doing another playtest day,
Huh?
February 10th.
Uh-oh.
So do you want to come out February 10th in Columbus, Ohio?
I'll attend if Chris and Scott come. They need a little.
They need the practice,
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah.
All right, we'll let them know.
Need to knock Scotty down a few pegs.
Well, yeah, he's probably got the big head now. Let's see. Josh says Sydney, Australia.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Australia. I would love to go to Australia. What's a round trip flight to Australia cost?
I don't know, but it's like 18-hour flight.
18 hours. I'd take the whole week off.
You have to get there and rest for 2 days before you play an event?
Well, and you're resting for 18 hours on an airplane. What's the rest up for?
I don't know. That's just
18 hours, really?
you're probably not really resting on a plane too well.
No. I wouldn't mind going to Australia.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I could swing that because I'd have to take the wife to that one.
See Mick Dundee.
Yeah. That'd be an expensive trip right there. Josh, you going to put us all up if we come? You got enough room for 20 players? Yeah, Josh says he just made the trip not too long ago, a few months ago, and it is a long one. Wouldn't want to do it.
Josh
Michael
is the one in Orlando.
Michael says he'll go to Sydney. Never been, and there are players down there.
Yeah, I know there's somebody that sells a lot of Overpower cards there, similar to Larry. Just lists a ton of like players, that type stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't know if he plays or just collects and sells, but
Yeah,
assuming he
played at one time.
Yeah, I'm assuming he plays.
Josh says he's got family there, so maybe. I'm all for going to Sydney. If somebody wants to set that up.
I would do it during the Australian Open. I like watching tennis,
Oh.
and I think that's going on right now.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
That ain't going to
So
happen
it's-
this year then.
It's summer over there right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. I'd like it. I haven't seen Larry in the chat yet. Hopefully Larry makes. I had a question for Larry and I don't remember
where
what
you at,
it
Rivers?
was.
12 people snuck in. You're not one of them.
Oh, I definitely want to talk to or ask Larry about Seattle. See how that's going. Had a chat with him and Doug Taylor a little over a week ago, and then nothing happened. So I'm just kind of curious if they got a venue. They had a couple of them. One of them looked really nice.
Okay.
I hope they worked it out.
Sounds like Seattle's been doing some play dates too. So
Yeah, Doug's working on them.
yeah, that's good.
Michael says, and you go during the winter. Yeah, we could go November.
Yeah,
I don't
it'd be
know.
June there or May there.
Yeah, let's see. If we go in November, it'd be like right after Boston,
Yeah. Yeah, it'd have to be probably early December after Thanksgiving.
early December.
Probably.
Maybe.
Because I think I'd be early June out there.
Josh says it's 15 hours from LAX.
Yeah, I just said, I guess we get 3 hours back from here to LAX, but
Okay. Brett, how you doing? My wife has friends in Melbourne, not too far away. When you're already across the Pacific. Yeah, you got that right. I'm only one voice, but I don't see a reason not to add additional now sanctioned tournaments as long as they don't cannibalize our 5 primary events. I think it's just going to be like Seattle. We're going to pick up new players, Howard.
yeah, I thought that was an interesting post that Doug Taylor made about if we all just add one player to the pool, we double our player base.
Yep.
So something to think about for 2024.
Captain says if you're doing an international tournament, do one in Japan and go on that hunt for all those things, all those image booster and starter boxes that supposedly wound up there. Actually, Captain, almost all of the starter decks came back to the United States.
Yeah, a lot
They
of them.
didn't sell over there. So
Michael said they don't change the months out in Australia.
they don't
So
what?
it's just all January.
Oh,
I guess.
yeah, temperature don't fluctuate. Stefan says he's looking for the original art for the Image 4 Intellect Power card. Okay, who's on that? 4 Intellect.
On which one?
Image 4 Intellect Power card.
Mm.
I don't look at the image cards enough to know what's on that. Josh says 15-hour Tokyo Showdown. Hey, Ricky made it. Hi, Ricky. How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. They don't change the name of the months. Okay. For Doug and Phil, can you guys talk a bit about how to balance offense and defense in your decks? And then
Sure.
he says, I want the art for the Image 1 Intellect Power card. You would be amazed, Josh, how many people want that card, that art.
Yeah, it's actually really awesome.
Um,
the Rock.
Yeah, because Grunge is such a stupid character, and then he's so proud of that rock. I've had quite a few people tell me they're looking for that piece. I don't know. Phil Keffer might even know where it's at. Phil might already snatched that
He
one.
might
a
already
long
have it in
time
the safe.
balance between your offense and defense in your deck. Well, I got to tell you, Josh, I'm not very good at that. I like to go 90 miles an hour straight through and throw out attack after attack after attack. and I don't balance it out with the defense very much.
Yeah, he forgets there's a occasional stoplight in there.
Yeah, it gets me every time. Oh, I can't defend that. Let's see. Captain says, I'd be in the market for any original Overpower art with Thor, Fantastic Four, or Steel. Hey, there's Chris. I'm playing that one in the rock. How you doing, Chris? I hear you had a rough day yesterday. Was Scott lying on you?
Yeah, you got to get up here, Chris, and help you out a little.
Yeah, Chris, February 10th. It's Saturday. We're going to play. You can come up.
Chris, you just probably need a little stars and stripes in your diet yesterday.
I've been running into problems where I run out of defensive options too early and get torn up.
Yeah.
Do you mean too early in the hand or too early in the game? 'Cause you can always have a hand where you don't have a whole lot of defense.
So I think a good starting point is there's a lot of good defensive characters that you can play from reserve. You can start with either Spider-Woman, Silver Sable, or Doctor Strange. And that helps balance things right off the rip. Sable's really nice because she gives you a mix of both. She can play a fighting teamwork from reserve. So that gives you the offense and defense. But I would say if you're having trouble defending, the Outback's a very good defensive battle site. It gives you a pure lockout with a Pretty Boy. It gives you a numerical avoid, a straight avoid, dual negates from Longshot and the Reavers, and you get a master mold from the Sentinels. You can also throw a shift in there if you want from either Longshot, Jubilee, or Wolverine. So it's I think you can get 7 or 8 defensive cards in there if you count the shift.
I think that's what Corey plays, right? The Outback?
He does.
Yeah. It's very defensive. A lot of guys like to play 2 or 3 9 or less avoids. To me, that's too defensive. You're not throwing very many attacks out. You're just trying to defend everything.
Yeah, so Josh, I did have Hawkeye in a deck that's pretty defensive too. Obviously, he's got the new action leader. But in Niagara this year, I played Spawn, the Reavers, and X-Man on the front line with Hawkeye. And so you've got 3 different characters that have the 7 fighting with Spawn, Reavers, and Hawkeye, and then you got X-Man and Spawn with the 8 energies. You have a negate from the Reavers, a 9 or less, and then the Master Mold from X-Man. And if you couple that with a decent defensive battle site, it's pretty defensive. Every single character also has a 7 special that they can play offensively. Spawn, Reavers, and X-Men, and they're all different colors.
And that Hawkeye's a fun fun character to play.
Yeah, he can play the Dynamite Delivery, the 6 energy, and then that action leader now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's...
Josh
good
says he's
offensive
working with
mix.
the Outback and the Danger Room. Yep, those are both pretty defensive.
Yeah, I like the Danger Room.
Yeah.
Just a tad better, but
You like the Danger Room better than the Outback
just a tad better.
because of the lockout?
Yeah, it has dual lockouts. You get the acrobatics and you get the
Avoid.
gambit lockout.
Yeah. Or what do they call it? Is that Pretty Boy?
No, that one's Charm.
A Charm, right.
Yeah,
Pretty Boy is Reavers.
the Reavers.
Yeah.
But it also has a lot of big attacks in it too, so it gives you a good balance.
Yeah.
The Gambit has a 2 that becomes an 8. He also has an 8 any power,
Yep.
like the Starjammers.
From Mega.
And then you get the
Powers.
6 -4 from Angel. You get the 6 from Rogue. That makes your opponent discard every card until you're even with your opponent. And so there's a lot of little tricks in it. It also has a couple of little tricks that you can throw once you're locked out. Dazzler or Angel have the 4 multi that you can throw once you're locked out. So
He says he's also trying to work in a 3-stat Morbius. Don't waste your time.
he's 10 points.
Yeah. Extra semi-negates and a max 7. Was he at 7?
The 3 stat is.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a 7 strength.
Captain says, I know you were asking about how many power cards to have in a deck last week. Power cards.
I run 17, but typically.
Do you?
Yeah, I run 3 8s, 3 7s, 3 6s, 2 5s, 2 4s, 2 3s, a 1, and a 2. Typically is what I run.
Yep.
Sometimes I don't put the 1 in. Depends
That's
how
what
many-
I'd always go with.
Yeah, it just depends how many teamworks I have in my deck.
Right. Yeah. If you have a lot of teamwork, you need a couple extra
Right.
8s.
Sometimes I run a 3rd 5, but Typically when I have like offsuit 5 characters, like I do in that Thor Fantastic deck,
Yeah.
I have 3 heroes that can play a 5 intellect and 2 that can play a 5 fighting. So I run one of each plus the 5 multi.
Josh Alexander made a post today. Did you see that about
did.
doing a learn to play?
Yeah. I saw
So-
you said you would host it here.
Yeah, we'll host that. We'll work on that
A
with
deck
him.
building 101.
Yep, some basic deck building concepts. We've tried to do that in the past, and we always, I think, go a little too deep and don't spend enough time on the very basics.
Yeah. On what you're adding and why.
Yeah, why you don't want to play certain cards and what kind of cards you do want to look for. I don't know. I like when I was playing Henry Pym. I mean, he had that one multi-power. That was a fun card to play, and it's only a 1, but it was.
Yeah.
You're going to put it in your deck if you're playing Henry Pym.
Yeah.
It's a good card.
Puts KO pressure on them and it allows you to play another special. So,
Right, follow
yeah,
it up.
It's nice.
Yeah. So there's any special, almost any special can be playable in a certain situation. The problem is how many times is that situation going to come up in the game
Yeah.
that'll allow you to play it.
Yeah, the problem is if it doesn't kill somebody, it's just a 1. They typically take it.
Josh, is that, well, yeah, but if it's a 1 multi, they may think about it a little. Josh wants to know, how much success have you all found with teams with only 1 max 8 character? Yeah, there's a time when you probably didn't play 1 max 8 or 1 8 stat character. I think now it's becoming
I think he means just 1 only.
yeah,
what he
just
means?
1 character with an 8.
Yeah. Marcel's had a lot of success with that. He would a lot of times run Spawn, Starjammers, Ghost Rider, and back in the day probably Spider Woman or something. But yeah, he had a lot of success with that.
Yeah. Most guys didn't do it though.
No.
Backing up that 8.
Yeah, and Marcel had a pretty interesting deck too that didn't have a negate on the front line and only 1/8. He was running Spawn, Ghost Rider, Starjammers, and the old 3 grid Spider Woman. And he was trying to play the event set, Shattered Image, where you can't play negates. And so he was playing a draw 3 out of his battle site, and then Ghost Rider and Starjammers have the draw 3s as well. They both have the Pennant Stare / Raza cards.
Yeah.
So
I've been looking at that too. What other events are in that?
no activators.
No activators.
All power cards can be played by anybody. No cards with the word draw. But if you're playing jammers, obviously you don't want that one.
Well, yeah, to go with the
It does have a pretty unique event too that most people don't play, but at the beginning of your hand, you take 2 cards and you set it to the side. Whoever has the higher point total, they move a mission from defeated to completed.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
a big
so
move.
it could win you the game. Yeah, you could bet 2 from the middle, have 1 defeated, and win the game.
Huh.
So yeah, it's pretty unique. I know Ed used to play it quite a bit when he was still around.
Josh says he was watching one of Marcel's Boston games and saw he was just running Mr.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
and then
on
he
that
just
deck.
ran Mr. Fantastic
Yeah.
with Beast and Jammers.
And he made did he make the top 8 out there? in
Yeah,
Boston?
he got to the semifinal and lost to Sean, I believe.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He beat Ricky in the quarterfinal because Ricky didn't realize you could negate a negate offensively.
Yeah. Ricky asked that we not bring that up anymore.
Oh, sorry. I'll omit it from the record.
We'll edit that out, Ricky. Sorry. By the way, Ricky, thanks for doing that MOE project.
Yeah, download. Yeah.
If you guys haven't already, Ricky scanned every MOE card, Masters of Evil card, put it on Google Drive, and you can go download them onto your computer and print them out as needed.
Yeah, print to play. He even gave the dimensions that you need to print them.
Yep. You just need to go to the Overpower Facebook page, and it's in there. And there's on the right-hand side, there's, what do they call that? There's something over there. You can just click and go right to the media, get the media, and see the file, so you don't have to search through all the posts to find it. I downloaded them all and just put it on my desktop, so now I can pull them up and see what's in that MOE set.
It's decent.
Yeah, he did a great job. I'm still not a fan of the MOE,
Yeah.
but we need to make it available to everybody. Ricky says, Ricky lost to Marcel. Marcel didn't beat Ricky. I would agree with that. Yeah. You just kind of stumbled that one hand. You should have had him.
I think if you technically lose, then they did beat you, but. But I get what you're saying. You beat yourself,
Yeah.
and that's always a tough pill to swallow.
Yep. Not fun. Not fun at all. I still haven't seen Larry in the chat. How about Doug Taylor? Doug Taylor, are you in there today? You would have said hi. I know you were. Just trying to get an update on Seattle. So somebody, when I posted what tonight was about, where we're going to play in 2024,
Somebody said New York, right?
somebody said, I hope you're doing something in New York. Well, we are going to go to New York and play. Right now, we're trying to work it out with the Big Apple Comic Con to host Overpower. Will anything be at New York Comic Con? I don't know. That New York Comic Con's in the fall. I believe it's going to be in October. Big Apple is normally in April, but they were talking about moving it to the summer. So as long as he doesn't conflict with something that we already have scheduled, I will be there to run events for them. I'm not going to set up at the con. I'll just be there to run Overpower. And do you want to go? Obviously, you can.
Yeah.
If you can get permission.
Yeah, if I can get away.
And we'll bring Overpower Adventures and maybe do some live streaming there too. So New York is going to have Overpower. Hopefully, though, you guys are trying to set up some local events. Doug Taylor's doing a lot up there in in Seattle, to try and get some players up there. So if you get 2 or 3 guys to get together routinely, and guys find out that you're playing, they'll join in. So post it on the Discord, which I finally got into the Discord.
Did you?
Yeah, I got Overpowered Adventures in the Discord. I went once, haven't been back, but I do have. Oh, that reminds me. Where's the old geek at? He's not in the chat today.
Probably working on a new trick.
Yeah, he must have something up his sleeve. Hopefully, he puts a new video up this week.
Yeah,
But
pretty cool.
I got in the Discord, so if you guys get a little play group together, put it on Discord, put it on the Facebook page. If you got an Instagram page, take pictures, load them, tag us. We'll check it out. Don't wait for just sanctioned events. Get together and create your own, and you never know who might show up.
Yeah, I was talking to Tyler a little bit over the weekend. He was saying how he wants to get way more involved this year with Overpower and, getting refreshed with it. But so it could be a good year.
But yeah, we really need to get those Canadians back together.
Yeah.
There was a big group up there.
Yeah, there really was, unfortunately.
And then
we're
there's
missing probably 8 or 10 players that,
Yeah.
used to be pretty regular.
we got 4 or 5 up in Cleveland we need to reach out to. You ever reach out to them guys?
There was a
Cleveland?
guy that, when I attended the first K2 event ever, there was 2 brothers that played there.
Right.
One of them unfortunately had a flood and I think lost a lot of his cards, but I told him if he ever needed anything, reach out. I'd be happy to help him put something together.
Yeah.
He was, I think, wanting to teach one of his grandkids how to play.
Grandkids.
Yeah.
Holy cow, they
Yeah.
shouldn't have grandkids already.
Old Geeks is here.
There's the old geek. How you doing?
Uh-oh, had
I-
COVID.
Hope you're feeling better.
And jury duty, then the Bills lost. Yeah.
Wow, 3 strikes, you're out. You might want to sit out this week.
That's a bad trick there.
Wow, there's Eric Counts. Where on Facebook is MOE Eric? Eric, are you coming to the Champ of Champs? You answer my question, and I'll answer yours. It is in the Facebook Overpower page.
Hang tight.
Oh, yeah. By the way, somebody posted anonymously on that Facebook page. I can't remember what it was about now.
Who the top ranked players are?
Yeah. Yeah, oh, that ranking of the top 10. They posted that anonymously. Justin! Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
You
that
got
was
4-ish?
that was
That's great.
Yeah, one other thing, I sold some cards to a guy that was, he was just in the Overpower chat. I had posted some cards and I sold them all in one lot. And he goes, by the way, do you happen to have X, Y, and Z still available? And I said, well, I happen to have them anyway, even though I sold the whole lot. So I set him up with Justin and John Lewis, and I forget who else may have attended, maybe Nick, but they got 3 or 4 of them together and played.
Nice.
I think Justin hosted at his house, so thank you, Justin.
Yeah.
That was very nice of you. No,
Uh,
4 to 5 sanctioned events is
about-
about what I can afford.
Oh, Eric, we was really hoping you'd show up.
Come over on the bus. I know it's fairly cheap.
Yeah, but that's a long bus ride.
I think it's 6 hours.
No, I don't think so.
It might be longer.
I mean, that's how long the drive is. You
Yeah.
get on a bus and don't come straight
Just say
here.
you're not stopping, bus
Yeah,
driver.
oh, yeah, you're stopping.
So it's not, you're not the bus driver then, huh? I take it.
But Eric, if you go to the Facebook page, the Overpower group, I'll send you, or I'll invite you into the group actually. And if you post there anonymously, just so you know, the admin of the group knows who you are. That is not anonymous.
So we know who it was.
Somebody knows who you are who ranked the top 10 players, and we know it wasn't the Shadow King. So I just got a message from Larry. He's at dinner, so he's going to miss tonight. But Eric, I'm going to invite you here in just a minute. Hopefully, I sent it to the right one. Let's see. Captain says, "Where in Maryland?" "I'm in Wilmington, Delaware," says the captain. Plus folks in Baltimore, Dulles, Virginia, trying to meet in different places. That's great.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure John Keffer's out in that area too. So I mean, there's Larry's out in that area.
And what about the couple?
No, the Bentleys are.
Bentleys, where are they at? They're in Philly?
They're closer to Philly.
Okay. I haven't heard from them.
Yeah, they've been a little quiet.
Are they planning on coming?
I don't know. I hope she comes because she had me go buy a bowling ball locally from somebody. And
For her?
Yeah, it's for her son. He's a big time bowler.
Right.
He's bowled like numerous
300 games.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so he had like this special ball that he had been trying to find that somebody in Commercial Point of all places was selling.
Commercial point.
And so I went over and picked it up for him, and she wants me to ship it, but I'm trying to convince her to come pick it up.
Wow. All right. All right, Eric, I am getting ready to send you. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Let's see, Eric. Oh, I should have put in counts. Let's see. What? Eric. C-O-U-N-T-S.
See, I gotta get.
There we go. All right, Eric, you can check Facebook. I just sent you an invite to that group. You can go in there, and it's in the media section. If you're on a desktop, it'll be on the right-hand side. If you can't find it that way, you can. Where's the media here? You might have to search for Ricky's post by Ricky. It's there. It's great. Every card out of the MOE. So, Justin, where in Maryland are you guys? Newport News. Brett is in Newport News. I'm willing to do a trip to the D.C. area again.
Justin's in Rockville, Maryland, which I think is fairly like 30 or 40 minutes from Baltimore.
Okay. Look at that. You guys got a little play group you can get together once a month, maybe.
Yeah, they always had a fairly decent play group, and then McMillan moved to Boston area.
Oh, from Baltimore, didn't he?
Yeah, and so that split up, Nick and him. But I know they used to play pretty regular with John Lewis and them.
Okay. I hear our 49ers are going to play Baltimore
In the Super Bowl.
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that was a con to get everybody to bet on them.
Yeah. It scares me.
Then it'd be Detroit and Kansas City.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the Lions make it. Nothing against 49ers, but they've been there enough.
No. Poor Cowboys.
The poor Lions, yeah.
Let's see, Justin says, or Captain says, Justin, I've never been to Baltimore, but it's supposedly about an hour away. Oh, there you go. Justin, are you in the Discord? I think Captain's in the Discord. And he wants to know about an email blast list. All right. Well, I guess we probably should start an email list up.
Yeah, some people aren't on social media.
Right, yeah, a lot.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
Ohioans.
amazing how many Overpower players are not on social media.
Yeah.
Or they're not on Facebook, they're on Instagram instead.
Well, just a few here locally that we know. It's like,
Yeah, I think Vlad is on Instagram.
is he?
I think he is. I'm not sure, but he's definitely not on Facebook, and neither is AJ or Sam.
Right.
So, yeah, Justin, it is hard to, because there's a lot of people have left Facebook, and I know I'm
Or you
not
can
on
always
Facebook
start
near
a
as much.
group text chat, which we've done with our Ohio guys.
Yeah. All right, let me think about that, how we can get everyone's email address, because, I mean, it's not going to do us any good if we just go on Facebook and ask for everybody's email address. They're not there. Discord, I just saw something.
We had a big email list at one time because we were doing all the MOE through email, where we were, looking at different cards and saying, we think this works, this doesn't.
Okay.
Vetting them.
All right, Josh says he's down for an email list. Captain says I have the same username on Discord. Justin, are you on Discord?
I'll put my email in the chat here. If anybody wants to share their email, I'll start a chain.
You'll have to use something like MailChimp because you're going to get a whole lot of people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Ricky says Vlad is on Facebook Messenger, but
Right.
not on Facebook.
Right. So you can shoot him a message.
Is that right?
Yeah, you can send him a message through the messenger, but he can't see any post.
Well, that's odd. Why would he do that?
I guess so you can instant message him if you don't have his cell number or something.
Ah, okay. We'll have to get on Discord and start something too. I don't know. Discord it's a mess
Has
to me.
anybody heard from Sean Ballantine up in the north?
Nope, I haven't heard a thing from Sean.
I haven't either. I haven't even seen him on here recently, so.
Josh says he's on Messenger but not on Facebook. But Sean can't pop in on us too much because of his D&D league.
Right.
Or D&D night.
Yeah, I was just hoping he gets in early or whatever.
Right, makes a commitment. Captain says, full disclosure, I burned some bridges in an Overpower Facebook group while having a mental health crisis and deleted my account and haven't been back on Facebook since. That's all right, Captain. You don't have to be on Facebook. There's a lot of people not on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook near as often as I used to. I used to post all the time. I don't post too much anymore. And Josh says he's on Messenger but not on Facebook. All right. I guess it is. Messenger's a very convenient messaging app. It's better than just about anything I've seen.
Yeah, the only
So
other
maybe
one I
that's
know
why
is like
everyone
a
gets on
Google
that.
Hangout or something, but
Sean will most likely attend Champ of Champs. Howard, that's awesome.
yeah, sounds like they're leaning towards coming as well. Last I heard from Tyler over the weekend.
If so, we're at 16 that are coming, 9 maybes, and the Bertrands and Sean were 4 of the 9 maybes.
No, we got more than that. We got Marcel, Sean.
Marcel, I don't. Oh wait, Marcel was in the maybes because we weren't sure if he'd come without the Bertrands.
I think he was coming either way.
Yeah, I think so too. But
He's
So-
really talking up the Champ of Champs.
3, 4, 5.
Now that he didn't win Player of the
He didn't get
Year.
video of the year, did he?
Not well, I guess he was in it.
Well,
He got raised.
yeah. He voted for
That was
himself.
that was his only loss on camera apparently for the year.
Okay.
He said he went 7-1.
Wow.
So
All right. So it's 3, 4, 5 out of the 9.
3,
So we
4,
still
5,
have-
6. We got.
Who do we? Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick's coming.
I think Zach.
Zach. Nick, you're in the chat. Did I see Nick in the chat?
Yeah, I think it was
Or was
Zach.
it Zach?
Yeah, I think it was
All
Zach.
right. Which one of you? Let's see. Captain says still hoping to go to a tournament. No one recognizes my name. Captain, you're funny. You just have to go by your username in real life from now on. Yeah, just go by Captain. Nobody will know who you are.
Yes, that'd be a huge draw if we get.
Canadians coming
6
in 2
Canadians.
cars,
Oh.
Howard says. All right. You guys are awesome. Can't wait to see you all. It's going to be a fun weekend, that's for sure. Let's see. So we'll take
Oh, Nick and Zach.
Nick and Zach.
Wow.
That,
That's
we're
7.
We're closing into the OP Cup numbers now.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah, yeah, I like it. Yep, Zach says Nick and Zach are both coming. I
Yep.
love it. How about Greg?
I guess they like the free event. I don't know about Greg. I saw Dave was coming, and I think Joe.
Yes, Dave and Joe.
So I
Well,
don't-
Joe qualified. He's in top 10.
Yeah, and I think isn't McMillan 11th or something? Or?
12th? 11th or 12th?
11th or
11th or 12th. He has to qualify.
Yeah, and so he may bring his brother-in-law. I'm not 100% sure, but
Recording, yes, we are going to record. We're going to stream them, and everything we stream, we upload afterwards. So everything will be there. We're still not sure about who the commentator's going to be because everybody wants to play in this one.
I may just judge and commentate.
Huh?
I've won so many tournaments. That's
Okay. No, you got to win the championships. We will have it up. Absolutely, Josh. Josh, aren't you flying up for that? I thought you were on the maybe list. So, wow, we're going to knock off most of our maybe list. I brought the wrong notebook with me. I don't have my maybe list with me.
Should we make another one?
Well, I'll just do it. I don't remember who all was on there.
You had,
You want to write them all down? I know we had the three Bertrands,
These are-
Sean and
these are yeses.
Marcel. Oh, and Phil Keffer.
yeah.
Anybody heard from Phil? Is Phil coming? He told me a couple weeks ago that he was going to wait till a little bit closer to the event.
Did we confirm Josiah's coming?
Oh, Josiah is coming.
Okay.
Yep. Josh is moving, so he can't do any spring tourneys. Spring? It's February. February is not spring. It's still technically winter. All right. Definitely Seattle. Josh is going to go from Florida to Seattle. He's going to do the cross country. That's awesome. Wow. Could we get 27? I would love it if the Champions would match the OP Cup.
Wow.
I would love it if we'd hit 30. Why don't some of you guys that have never been to an event come on Friday?
Yeah,
And-
somebody from Seattle needs to come.
Yeah, somebody from Seattle, step up and come to Columbus.
Was Stefan 100%?
If you're not qualified you're not in the top 10, or you didn't win one of the 5 events, you can still qualify on Friday to get in. And the Champs is a free event. The qualifier is $25. If you don't qualify on Friday, we still got another event on Saturday for everybody else. That one's going to be a $10 entry, I believe, and there'll be some nice prizes for that. So it'll be fun. We'll have 2 full days. Well, not full days, 'cause we're not going to start till 7 o'clock Friday night for the qualifier. Qualifier will be either 4 or 5 rounds till we get to the undefeated number that we need to fill the spots for the Champs.
Ricky, are you a definite yet?
Ricky's a definite, wasn't he? I thought
don't know.
Ricky was a definite. Justin was probably not.
Yeah. Josh Alexander.
I thought Ricky said
thought he
he's
was
coming.
Not 100% yet. I thought.
You got Nick and Zach?
No, they're next on the list.
All right. Put Josh down as a maybe. We might be able to talk him into it between now and then.
Josh. and
Josh
Orlando.
Mills. Miles can't come.
No?
No. His wife's still recovering. Brett, last time I tried to fly out of Ohio in the winter, it was a bit of a nightmare, not looking to repeat. Brett, I looked at the 30-day forecast. On that Friday, it's supposed to be 50 in Columbus. Now, Ricky's in. I know that's 30 days out. Anything can happen between now and then. But the 30-day forecast right now says 50 degrees on Friday, high of 42 and slightly raining on Saturday. I didn't look at Sundays for everybody to leave in town if you're leaving on Sunday. But the temperature's going to be pretty decent in Columbus for that event. So you should not have any weather conditions getting in or out of Columbus, depending on where you're coming from. I know up those Canadians, you never know what kind of weather they're going to have on their way out. Justin, are you supposed to run the same deck Friday night as Saturday for the qualifier?
Not
Thank you
necessarily.
for asking. I'm going to post that. I need to get into Discord and post everything. No, you do not have to play the deck that you won an event for to qualify, or if you win, or if you qualify on Friday, you do not have to play that same deck on Saturday. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of leaning toward playing 2 different decks right now. Your wife will get a kick out of a 30-day forecast. I know it's hilarious. They can't figure out what's temperature's going to be tomorrow, but they can tell us 30 days from now. Howard says, reminder to everyone, if you are ever in the Buffalo Niagara, we play every Friday evening in the Danger Room of the X-Mansion. Just PM me. Howard, for some reason I was thinking you guys were playing on Saturdays nights. That's nice, every Friday night. Doug used the Farmer's Almanac. Yeah, that Farmer's Almanac, man, it's pretty accurate. You know, a lot of times in February, we have really harsh Februaries in Ohio. Doesn't look like this. This is kind of cold right now. We're still in January. We haven't switched over to February yet. So we'll see what February brings. So, let's see. What did I miss? Oh, Josh says, oh, okay, he works at a university, so it is their spring quarter. I got you. Yep.
I'm counting 23 definites.
23 definites. How many we still got on the maybe list?
I count 2 at the moment. Phil Keffer and Josh.
Yeah, don't count. Josh is a definite not.
Definite not.
Yeah, he just said he can't make it. He works at a university.
So right now I count 11 Ohio players and 7 Canadians that are definites.
All right.
2 Oklahomans. And,
You got Josh Alexander on there?
Yep. Josh Alexander and Ricky from Oklahoma.
Put Doug Taylor on the maybe list. I think he told me no.
did.
I think he plans on coming to 2 of the sanctioned events this year, plus Seattle.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head that were definites.
Do you have the whole top 10 in there? You got Dave and Joe both, right?
I got David. Joe.
Joe's in the top 10. Sean's in the
Yeah,
top
so
10.
far I got you, Corey, Josiah, myself, Josh Alexander, AJ, Vlad, Sam, Howard, Ty, Derek, Stefan,
Yep. Stefan's
Chris,
coming.
Scott and Scott, Marcel, Sean, Ballantine, McMillan. Oh, I got Josh Alexander twice. So.
Oh, no.
Nick, Zach, Ricky, and Joe. So 22 for sure.
22 for sure. Now, out of those 22, how many of them are already qualified? 10?
Let's see.
We're taking 16 players into the Champ of Champs. So we're not going to have too many open slots. I bet there's 10 out of the 11.
I'm counting 9 out of the 10. Or
And-
9 out of the 11.
And Phil Keffer's one.
Yeah, he's a maybe.
And who are we missing then? There's one more. Because there's the top 10 plus AJ.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly who was on the top 10, but
Eric. Oh,
I'm
Eric.
thinking maybe Sean Sawyer.
Oh, you got Larry on there? Oh, Sean. Yes, Sawyer.
Sean Sawyer. maybe?
Yeah, putting him on the maybe list.
And then-
He hasn't replied if he's coming or not, but put Larry on the definite list. Larry's coming. You didn't have him on there.
No.
It's looking good, fellas. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have, I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to.
I think that's it then. Just Keffer and Sean are the other 2 top 10s because we got 9 that are confirmed.
Okay.
I think that's correct.
We can start playing whenever you guys show up on that Friday. We have plenty of play space, hopefully. The convention center's working with us. There's somebody wanting our room to rent our room that day. But the convention center's working with us to work something out. So if you show up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we can grab some lunch and play some games.
Yep.
And
That is correct. Just Sean and Phil are the 2 maybes.
okay, so out of the top 11
Yeah.
players, counting AJ, 9 out of the 11 are coming.
You should put Greg Costa as a maybe as well.
Yeah,
'Cause he-
I haven't heard from him, but I don't.
He attends a lot of events with Dave. So.
But is he in the?
He's not in the top.
Facebook?
Yeah,
Is
he
he in
is.
the Facebook group? I haven't
Yeah.
seen him post anything. And the Bentleys, put the Bentleys down as maybes. They might surprise us.
I haven't heard from John Lewis. I need to reach out to him.
Justin, do you know if John's planning on coming?
I don't know if he knows about it because he's not on social media.
He's not on any social media.
Yeah.
He don't know anything unless Justin tells him, right?
Yeah, or I text him.
Oh, you got his.
Yeah, him and I are pretty close.
Okay.
We used to play quite a bit of OP online back in the day.
All right.
He helped do a lot of the building of it when we were adding new cards into the system.
Okay. Josh says, I don't believe John will be there. Yeah, I kind of doubt it. but Phil's doing a running total here. Looks like we're over 20. And
23.
23
Confirmed. And
confirmed.
I don't know if I'm missing somebody out. I feel like I'm leaving somebody out.
If we take Sean and Phil, if they both make it, that'd be 25, and we're taking 16, so 9 people won't qualify.
Right.
That's good. I was kind of afraid it'd be like an automatic qualifier. You know, we're taking
Yeah, you don't want
6 or
everybody
8
to show up.
guys, and only 6 or 8 guys show up on Friday, and they're all in. Justin says John is not planning to come. So if you got John on the maybe list, he's not coming. But you can reach out to him.
Well, the good thing is there's 9 of the top 11 players are
Yes.
playing in it, so that only leaves room for
9
7.
so far.
Yeah, there could be
We
11.
might get 11. Then we're only going
Right.
to take 5.
Yeah.
So
So
we'll
it's either
have,
going to be 7 or 5,
um,
or 6. 5, 6, or 7.
Justin's getting FOMO. Justin. So maybe I'll jump in the car last minute. Justin, that would be awesome. Justin and Ricky, just so you know, my house is already filled up. I don't know, I could probably squeeze in one more.
Yeah, now that the Canadians have confirmed, I'm pretty sure we're getting a B&B or 2.
Okay.
One thing, I haven't heard from Carl, but he sounded like he was kind of coming.
Yeah, you got him on the either
I
of
don't
those
have him,
lists?
not
Put him
yet.
on the maybe list. I think Carl's coming. He wants to laugh at me for playing Deathlock. He wants to laugh in person. So, wow, wouldn't that be awesome? We'd hit 30. There's 30 there. You got over 30 names on that list.
23, 24, 25, 31.
31. You guys,
But you think 2 are out for sure, Josh and Doug?
oh, yeah, Josh is definitely out, he says. But you don't have Justin and John on there.
That's true.
So 31 if everyone makes it. Guys, I'm going to keep hammering on you. Get you here. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, Dave McMillan also has another brother-in-law. They're twins.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you could get Steve or and Greg or
That
maybe just one of
yeah,
them.
I do that. Okay. Wow, 32. We could set a new record at the Champ of Champs. I'm going to keep messing with you guys, trying to get you here. That'll be so much fun. There's a lot going on. We need to get a prize listing.
Yeah,
What we're going to do.
We'll work on that this week.
Okay. We'll have to know it by next Monday. So we can announce it on Facebook and Discord and here. And now Michael's thinking about coming.
Oh,
Come on,
boy.
Michael. We'd love to have you. Help us set a new record in Columbus. We'll get a pricing list out next Monday. We'll either post it on Facebook or announce it here first and then put it on Facebook afterwards. It's going to be great. Man, we got 4 sponsors so far. So I'm going to reach out to Liquid Death and see if I can get them to help sponsor with some drinks.
We got the Orange King.
Yeah, Larry's going to sponsor. Heroes and Games is going to Orange King, Heroes and Games, the YouTube channel, Overpower Adventures, and your jewelry store. Or Lori's jewelry store. So I'll find out from Larry what he plans on adding to the prize pools. We need 2 prize pools, one for both events on Saturday. And it'll be a lot of fun. We're going to throw some of that artwork. We're going to put all of the artwork that we still have on sale. When is it? The Champ of Champs is February 23rd and 24th in Columbus, Ohio, Michael. I know. It's kind of cold here.
Yeah, he's not going to leave California.
Not in February.
No.
Not for Columbus in
There's
February.
There's not a baseball game you can attend, Michael. Him and Larry went and watched the Clippers last time he was in town.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so-
What can we take him to if he comes in February?
The Blue Jackets?
Blue Jackets? Do you like hockey?
They might be playing the Anaheim Ducks or something.
Yeah. If they're playing any of the big teams, though, we can't get tickets. We get so many people from Canada. The Pittsburgh people drive to Columbus to watch hockey games
To see the,
because it's cheaper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, tickets for the Canadian teams in Canada are hard to get. They're hard to get in Pittsburgh. You can get tickets for anything in Columbus.
Not Crew.
All right, there we go. Stephen Bridges just stepped up. The Flying Monkey is going to donate some prize support. Put him
Okay.
on the list. Thank you, Stephen. That's awesome. what's Michael say? I'll be getting back from where?
Maybe Hawaii.
Oh, Maui. That'll be a switch. Yeah, go from Maui to Columbus. Yeah.
Leave your Hawaiian shorts and lay in the suitcase.
I'll tell you what, Michael, right now, I won't blame you at all for skipping this one. That would be one heck of a transition. Thanks, Stefan, for that. And Stefan, I don't know if you saw or heard the announcement earlier. We are going to play test on the February 10th. We'll be doing it all day again. I haven't told Corey I'm taking the day off yet, but still looking for MOE on Facebook. Eric, did you get my invite? Did you see the invite I sent you through Messenger? Log into Messenger. There's an invite that will take you to the Facebook group, the Overpower Facebook group. And if you do that, what's Justin, is he trying to design new power cards on the Facebook page?
It's a different Justin, I think.
Yeah, it is a different Justin.
Yeah, he was trying to do something with trading cards or something, he said.
Okay. Eric, reply to my message in Messenger so that I know that you see me. Oh, man. There's a lot going on. I missed a lot. Wow, sorry. I haven't been on Facebook all day, and I got a whole lot of messages. Eric, go to Messenger. Oh, well, I'm not seeing it in Messenger. Holy cow, I know I sent it to you. Let me know after the podcast, Eric, if you can't find it. You're probably, I don't know who else is in Chicago area that could help him find that.
I only know Scott Harris, which is Eric's buddy.
All right. It's there. Just search on Facebook, search
I wonder if we can
Overpower.
just send him the link maybe to the...
I did,
Oh, okay.
but he's saying he's not seeing it. I could do this. All right, I'll try one more time, Eric. Oh, there. He's online right now. Okay. And then I go here, and then I go here and here. And, well, see, I sent him an invite. Hey, there's Doug Taylor. Talk to Doug Taylor for a minute, Phil, while I try and take care of.
Hey, Doug, we're just trying to reach out, see if either you or Larry had found a venue out there in Seattle yet.
Yeah, give us an update. Is anything going on out there?
We're also trying to see if you want to come out to the Champs of Champs, February 23rd and 24th. Try to get into the qualifier mix on Friday night and play on Saturday in the big event.
We want Columbus, Ohio to have the most players ever until the Seattle event, and when you're going to blow us away. But hey, share group. All right, let's try one more time. Larry's at lunch. Oh,
Late lunch.
Or dinner. I don't think he can. He's got a venue. Oh, yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Howard.
If you'd like to share any details in the chat, feel free, Doug.
Yeah, Doug. Enlighten us. Are you guys working on a date now?
He said, laughing out loud.
You don't want to steal any of Larry's thunder. What is this?
He's got to say something so we can get registered.
Power chat, choose to join. Man, I know what the problem is. For some reason, when I go to invite him, it's the wrong
Wrong, Eric.
Eric.
He spells his name.
It's his old account.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got locked out of that one and started a new one. And for some reason, it's not finding
I
that
wonder if we
one.
can just share the forum with him where he can go find him.
Uh,
Is it just the Overpower?
Eric, do I have your text message, your phone number?
I do.
All right,
So if you send it to me, I can send it
I
to him.
got it. There we go. Coming soon.
Likely 9/21. It's the date for Seattle.
Likely 9/21. Yeah, don't announce that too early because then the 30-day countdown starts.
I don't know if you don't announce the venue.
No, it's just the date.
Oh, really?
30 days from the date. And everyone will have 30 days to register. Zulu's Board Game Cafe. Now, I'm assuming that's the one you sent me and Larry all the pictures of, right, Doug? And it did look very, very nice. It shouldn't have any problem holding all the
50
players.
people.
If we get 40 or 50 players, they'll be good. So it's good. I don't understand this, but there we go. Zulu's Board Game Cafe in Seattle. Doug, if I remember right, everyone's going to have to Uber from the airport to the cafe. It's not real close. It's not like 5 minutes away or anything like that. So you can correct me if I'm wrong about that. But, yeah. Josh, 30-plus players, and I'll be there. Josh, I think Seattle's going to get 30. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think they're going to break the record that the Champ of Champs is about to set.
Josh Alexander?
Yeah. Why does fighting not have a 17.8 stack character?
Yes, well, it does.
Who?
If you use the 3-grid domino, she counts as 7.
3-grid domino?
Yeah, she's no good.
Yeah, she's no good.
You can get close with
It says coming soon. Okay, Eric, I'm working on it.
You can get close with Bullseye. He's the closest one. 18, 8 stat, fighting.
18's the lowest?
Yeah. Besides the domino.
Yeah.
But he would also give you the new Master Mold DEE out of MOE.
What did he have? Master Mold?
He got a Master Mold out of MOE. Along with Shell Game and he got a card where
I love that shell game card, but
and
it's
he
so
got a
hard to
6
pull.
energy. If you defend it, he gets to keep attacking with specials and power cards out of his hand.
Interesting. Okay, there we go. All right, Eric. Hang on, it's coming. It's face. Anybody else who wants to know, it's facebook.com/groups, GROUPS, /Overpower, Overpower, TCG. That will take you to the Facebook page of our, oh, look at that, of the Overpower. And when I just pull it up, the very first most relevant post is Ricky's MOE post. So you should find it very easily. Eric, once you get in there, you may have to just search for Ricky's post, which is not hard to do. There's a magnifying glass over here to search. Just type in Ricky, and it'll come right up. So let me know. Yeah, Josh Alexander says Bullseye is as close as you get, but he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Problem is that the negate is truly only reverse, and they're 21 points.
Yeah, and so it's hard to make them legal. Doug says maybe we'll try and have some locals do pickups. That would be fantastic. How long a drive did you say it is from the airport to the venue? Actually, I'm thinking you said 30 minutes, but that might be, I may be remembering that wrong. Because that's a little bit of away.
Yeah.
I can't believe Seattle's airport is that far out of the city. But the hotels are close by the venue. So once you get to the venue, and the hotels are right there. You don't have to keep going back and forth. Doug, what kind of response you getting for them locals? You got a little play group going. How's that going? Those guys enjoying the game again? Are they ready to show up for your event and blow everybody out of the water? Show everybody how Seattle does gaming? How many players you got on there?
I think 23 is where we ended up,
We're at 23 right now.
plus possibly 30 or 31 with the maybes.
20. That's pretty
Yeah, 23
impressive.
confirmed. Yeah,
23
that's really
are
good.
coming,
9 of the 11 ranked players.
and one, two. Nah, Doug's not coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more.
6.
Huh? Oh,
Dave
6,
Amical,
yes. All right, 6 maybes.
That's only 29.
That gets us to 29. That's because Josh and Doug Taylor are, I don't think they're coming. Josh definitely can't come. Doug, are you thinking about coming to the Champs? Or are you going to wait and come to the OP Cup? I'm pretty sure he told me he's coming to Columbus,
To one of them.
but I don't remember if he told.
Maybe he's coming there.
Probably a 30 to 40 minute drive from the airport. Yeah, we definitely have to carpool out of
Yeah, or we can wait till, 8 or 10 people get there and take a big Uber. Or whatever. Uber XL.
Doug says everything is far away. Okay. Josh is getting FOMO. Josh is going back on the maybe list. All right, Josh, I love it. Columbus is the place to be.
Justin, too, said that?
Yeah, Justin's on the maybe list. He's on the FOMO list.
I
So
don't
we
know.
got.
I don't think I put
let's
him on
start. All right, let's start a FOMO list. FOMO is Justin and Josh. And should we put John Lewis on the FOMO list, or just put him on the maybe? Because if Justin comes, John
Yeah,
will
he'll
wanna
bring
come with
John
him.
with him, I would think.
All right, so we'll put John Lewis on the maybe list. I don't think he's got FOMO because he probably don't even know about it. I don't know, Justin might have mentioned it. Doug says, my girlfriend lives down by the airport, and the place she found down there is still 20 minutes from the airport. That's crazy. Wow.
Big city.
Yeah, wow. Everything's just spread out, I think. Cleveland, I mean, you drive across Cleveland, you spend 45 minutes probably. So, all right. Oh, did you write down Stefan and sponsor list?
I did.
With the
Flying
Flying
Monkey.
Monkey. All right, good. All right, Doug's thinking about coming to the OP Cup and Boston. Awesome. We're trying to pad our numbers for the Champ of Champs, Doug, so we can get up over 30, so Columbus can hold the record for a little while before Seattle.
Yeah, come on out to the COC.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't know it, anyone who qualifies for the Champ of Champs gets a free T-shirt that says Champ of Champs on it. It's got a pretty cool logo. I like it. Looks high class.
Does one of them say the Champ of Champs?
No, we did not do that. Sorry. We did not make one of them specific to the winner. We probably should have done that. They'd probably do it for me. But the problem there is the size.
We don't know who.
Yeah.
We may know.
Well, we know, but it's not. We can't.
Can't reveal it
Can't
yet.
announce it.
Kind of like the Super Bowl thing.
Yeah,
We might announce it a week early.
Yeah. We didn't tell you who was winning, just who's playing. So everyone gets in a free tournament. You get a free T-shirt. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll probably get Jets Pizza to throw in some free pizza. Going to
Yeah.
try and get Liquid Death.
Put
to
them on the sponsorship.
I'll put them down. Those guys are
Yeah,
awesome.
those guys are awesome.
Yeah. All right, we got Jets Pizza is going to sponsor us with some pizza. We'll try and get Liquid Death to do some drinks. I'm sure they'll do something. Do you see our new sign?
I did, yeah, it's really sweet.
That's pretty cool. Liquid Death
Yeah.
sent us a sign for our window.
The axe.
Yep, and the axe actually moves down. Chop, chop. What is Josh Alexander? I don't think we're going to have less than 30. I agree, Doug. I think it's going to set the record. I hope I'm not talking it up too much. Hey, Phil, for that Spawn Hawkeye deck you mentioned earlier, what 7s did you run? Josh is wanting to know. FOMO list for the captain. All right, Captain, you're on the FOMO list. Captain's going to see if he can make it happen.
I believe I ran 2 7 fightings and a 7 any power. Because I wanted to defend Spawn and Reavers more so than X-Man. Because X-Man has the lockout. And I don't run many specials for X-Man in the deck.
All right, now I don't know. In the past, I didn't like running any powers, the power cards. What's your feeling on those?
Well, if I have split grids like that, I don't mind running one. I don't like them because you get chopped out by the no 1 per decks.
Yeah, that's huge.
And most people take it when it's a follow-up to a teamwork, so they're not as good, but You need to be able to defend your character, so I try to use it for defense more than offense.
Okay, that's a good tip. I don't like to run them, but in my teamwork deck, I did.
Yeah.
And
And I may have ran 4. Maybe I ran a 7 energy too, but I typically don't do that, so that's probably not what I did. But the deck's tore apart now, so I don't know.
all right, Eric, he found it. He made it into the Facebook group, and he found Ricky's MOE list. Excellent. All right, Eric. Eric, can I put you on the FOMO list? Or you got any fear of missing out on the Champ of Champs? We'd sure like to have you. All right, Doug Taylor, you put Josh down. He's coming. Josh Alexander's coming. Hey, guys, just so you know, Josh Alexander is going to do a live stream with us here in a couple weeks. We're going to learn to play basic Overpower. And somebody asked if he would teach activators
How to build a basic deck.
and how to build a basic deck. So Josh is going to walk everyone through that right here on Overpower Adventures. I need to get with Josh and see when he's available. It probably won't be next Monday. It might be. We'll see when he's available. But I don't really have a topic planned for next Monday yet. So,
Maybe we can work in.
hey, looky there. Vlad just popped in. Hey, Vlad. We went a little long today. Michael wants to go on the FOMO list. He says, but he has FOMO on every tournament. All right, Michael, you're on it.
You might get pneumonia.
You guys might get us up to 40. All right, Eric says he'll think about it, so I'm putting Eric Counts on the FOMO list. You guys got to be here.
We just keep the podcast going, see how many players we
Yeah.
can get.
Hey, there's AJ. Hey, AJ. What's your excuse for being so late? Vlad had soccer.
Why are you just saying hi to Vlad?
Maybe that's what it is. Put Carl on the FOMO. Carl's on the maybe list. Because I thought Carl was coming, Josh. Is Carl really thinking about not coming? I thought he wanted to laugh at me in person for trying to play Deathlock. I got Carl on the maybe list. Do I need to move him to the FOMO list? I'm going to leave him on maybes for now.
That's why he's in fear of missing out.
Yeah, you need
wanna
to
miss out on Deathlock.
contact Carl and see why he's thinking about not coming. I can tell
Tell him
you
I buy him a
right
beer
now,
after the event.
I told everyone last week I retired Deathlock. I'm not going to play him.
No, come on.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I sat down.
I'll play him on Friday night. Then.
Yeah, you're not playing in a competitive tournament on
Oh,
Friday.
I'll still play him.
All right, play for money.
Yeah.
Next Monday is D&D. All right, Josh, we'll get to. Hey, Sam. Wow, look at that. All the high guys popping on now.
Yeah.
All we need is
They're not even on an hour
Scott.
time delay.
yeah.
Maybe they thought it was 8 p.m. it started.
Doug Taylor says that teaching the game will be very helpful. I imagine a lot of new players will appreciate that. Doug Locke. Yeah, Josh. Man, I tried really hard to play Deathlock, and he did not add a single thing to the deck.
And he's not on a battle site, so you can't even have fun with him there.
Right. Yeah, no battle site for him. And his one per deck was really cool. It doesn't, well, it is cool. It just doesn't do anything. I mean, against certain decks, it's really fun.
Yeah.
But his one per deck, target hero's team loses inherent abilities for remainder of battle. So that was fun.
Yeah, it's cool if you can knock Scarlet Witch out and take the +2 off. From
Right.
Invisible Woman.
So I caused a little bit of an uproar when I
With FF.
yeah, well, that one's not going to happen. But I asked the question, if Deathlock's one per deck is successful after Scarlet Witch is knocked out, that same hand, would the -5 to venture total go away? Is she opponent -5?
Yeah.
And the rolling came back, and I was correct. That -5 for venture would disappear. So Deathlock could let you KO your Scarlet Witch thinking you're going to get -5 to venture total, and then his one per deck comes into play and wipes out that -5, so you lost a character for no reason.
Yeah, it's not worth
Oh,
it.
it's very iffy.
Yeah, it's
I
not
know.
worth the one card for
Right.
maybe when
but
you
it
kill
can
somebody.
also take away Beyonder's inherent ability, right? So he can't play any cards.
Right. Or it could take away like Donald Pierce. Couldn't play reavers.
Right, and it could take away the X-Babies.
Dark Beast.
They could be KO'd with 20 points, spectrumed with power cards. So it's pretty cool. But he really, Howard, you read my mind. Howard says, play Deathlock with Henry Pym. You know,
And only torture yourself once.
I talked about, you know, Phil and I were talking about Henry Pym with the Starjammers. Of course, Phil did not respond very kindly to that.
Well, you're going to lose a negate or 8 character.
Right, you can't have both at that point. So Deathlock has been retired. It was fun to play one day. What did I play? 13 games with him. I think I went 6 and 7. So 13 games with him.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it was fun. If I hadn't played Vlad and gone 1 and 3 the last 4 games, I had a winning record with him.
Yeah. Starting out 0-2 with AJ.
Yeah, AJ. I almost beat the Four Freedoms.
Yeah.
That second time, it was close. All right, Carl is planning to come. Nice to see Phil is labeled correctly this week. He was AJ last week. Yeah, I totally forgot to change that.
Yeah,
Thanks for telling me, guys. You could have told me during the podcast last week. I could have fixed it.
Yeah, we wanted to give AJ an upgrade, so.
Yeah. Let's see. What's Ricky got going on here? A friend of mine wants me to teach him how to play over a Waffle House challenge. Yeah.
What is that? If you
I don't know.
If you
It
lose,
must
you eat a
be-
pancake or something? Have you heard of
It
those
must be a
fantasy
stack of pancakes.
Yeah, it's like the fantasy football challenge.
Apparently a fantasy football punishment.
Yeah,
If
that
we
is.
do it, he plans to maybe stream.
I've heard of that for fantasy football.
Really?
Yeah, if you lose the league in last place, you can't leave until you eat 24 pancakes.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so because Waffle House is open 24 hours.
Right.
So
It would take me
you gotta-
24 hours to eat 24 pancakes.
Yeah,
Oh
bring-
my gosh.
Bring a dog with you somehow.
Josh says, should do a Max 6 team event one of those days.
We've done a lot of those. But not team
I'm
events.
over Max 6. I have no desire to play on Max 6, even though I could play Deathlock. It's Max 6 to me is just everybody plays the same 3 or 4 characters. There's no variety at all. You think there's not much variety now? Play a Max 6 and see who shows up with Catwoman.
I don't know. There was quite a bit of variety.
Huh?
We played one here in Columbus. Yeah, Ricky played the all +2 to venture characters.
That's fun.
I played a Ghost Rider, Scarlet Witch, Invisible Woman deck. And
Yeah,
ended up
I
winning
bet
it.
there wasn't 5 different decks. Come on.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
Competitive?
yeah.
Okay.
Tyler had a pretty creative Captain Marvel deck that he was doing with the Odin's Vault.
Did he run 7 and 8 power cards for defense?
Well, to attack too.
Huh? Captain
Because-
Marvel?
Yeah, he ran them to attack
Oh.
with him as well because of the Odin's Vault with the artifacts.
Yeah.
You got the cards that you
See.
can attack with.
Yeah, see, that's cheating. That's not the spirit of the game or spirit of the rules. It's Max 6. Ricky says you have to stay at a Waffle House for 24 hours.
Yeah.
For each waffle you eat, you can leave an
Yeah,
hour
yeah, you get to
earlier.
deduct a time. Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay. Serpent Society and Jubilee in every deck. Yeah, a lot.
so-
Max 7 was better, says Ricky.
I never did. I didn't get to do the Max 7.
Yeah,
to make balls.
yes.
Did you do it?
No, I did not.
No.
But I could see it being better because then you could play Henry Pym.
Oh, much better.
Yeah. Doug says, by the way, I'm thinking of running a tournament in Seattle in May just to help grow the game more and help build our community. That's a great idea. Absolutely, you should do that. You're not going to get me to fly in for that. But
Yeah, do it at the same venue if you can, and see if there's any kinks that you have
Yep.
to work out.
Yep. Doug, are you going to be able to live stream from that venue? Do they have that capability for Wi-Fi for me to tap in? I would love to do some live streaming from there. Stefan says, how about a tourney where everyone has to play a team from a location?
We've done that too.
A long time ago.
Yeah, we
I don't
did that
think-
here.
Here?
Mhm.
Oh,
On a Friday night fun
a
event.
Friday night, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some fun locations that are just not competitive. So I think that would be a fun
Yeah,
tournament.
I excluded FF just because
Yes,
They'd wanna see
I
any
would
more
drop,
FF decks.
yeah. But something with the cream, what is that, blue area of the
Blue
moon?
Area of the Moon. I think that's what you played.
Yep.
I
that'd
played
be-
X Mansion,
Yeah.
Professor X, and
How about
White
all
Queen.
8s, AJ says. Josh wants to do a no point limit deck.
I've done that before.
Did you disqualify Galactus and
And
Beyonder?
Beyonder, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that would be fun with no point limit. See what you can come up with. But I don't think it's going to be all that much more than 76, is it? Because you're going to want a 17-point negator.
Why?
You're not going
'Cause it's
to
got a
go with no
lich.
negates. I mean,
Yeah,
well,
you gotta have a negate. Yeah,
well, you could go with Reavers.
yeah you could
Get
have a
Reavers
21
on a
point
good
negate.
team then. So that would be pretty fun. All right, guys. Wow, we
But
went
you
really
could
long.
even get your negate as an 8 if you play the Hell Carrier. You could avoid an attack and bump him to an 8.
You know, I looked at the Helicarrier. It's really fun, but on my Deathlock deck, nobody's going to attack Deathlock to let me avoid something raising to an 8.
Yeah, you have to shift it.
Yeah, you had to shift it. So I couldn't get Deathlock to an 8.
So you gotta play an energy deck with Deathlock and Image Induce him. Force him to attack him.
Yeah, everyone just ignored Deathlock. Should be no trouble to live stream, says Doug. That's awesome. Josh says Reavers 21, Blackjack. We'll save that for Vegas, Josh. I'd like a team home-based tourney. That would be cool, says Ricky.
Yeah, we've done that.
You know what?
It's been a while.
Well-
It's been since 2014 or 2015.
We couldn't do it for the Champ of Champs, I don't think, because too many guys are trying to qualify.
Right.
And we'd only have the 10 or 11 guys who are already qualified to be able to play.
You could do it in the Saturday tournament.
Do it
if
the
they don't-
Saturday?
If they don't qualify.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to. Let me think about it. I'm thinking not,
Yeah.
but maybe something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Did I get everybody's questions answered? I think I did. All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up. We went extra long, almost an hour and a half tonight. Those guys from Seattle can now almost watch us live.
Yeah, might as well just wait.
So, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for the encouragement on the Champ of Champs. Looks like we're going to have a really good turnout. And we get some BMG. We get Sean to show up. Maybe Rod will come out with
Yeah,
them.
I guess I gotta build a deck now.
You got to have a real one now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Thor.
Now, you and AJ are going to run it on Friday.
Yeah.
You got to run the qualifier.
Right.
So I got to play in
I
it.
really wanted to play Thor.
Well, no, you can't. You got to run the event so that I can play.
No, I meant for the Champ of Champs.
On Saturday? Oh, you wanted to play that
I
on
wanted to play
Saturday?
Thor.
Well, you can. It's the same amount. It's the same 10 or 11 guys plus only 5 more.
Yeah. I'd have to doctor it up a little. I probably would have to switch Fantastic for X-Man.
Man, yeah. I'm afraid to run energy decks anymore.
Yeah.
All those events that are anti-energy.
Yeah, then you gotta go. Well, then you can't even play Citadel if you're running X-Men.
No, can't.
So yeah, you can play around with it because you can get Obfuscate and play possibly.
Yeah. Wait a minute, we've got a couple more messages here. Should run a 64-point build event. 64. Wow, you want to knock off that many points. AJ says, get
Doug's
some
the only one that
rest.
can make a deck that low. Yeah. Henry Pym, Babies, and Fantastic.
Yeah. I played that once.
Silver Sable. Yeah.
I think I played that deck, Josh. It didn't do so well.
Well, you did
but
all right.
I did all right. Howard, thanks for tuning in, buddy. We'll see you soon. We'll qualify or have streaming and commenting. Ricky, that is the plan.
Eric, the qualifier starts at 7 p.m. on Friday night,
There you go.
the 23rd.
Yes, the 23rd. We are going to stream it. We are going to have somebody commenting on it. Probably be you and AJ. That'd be fun. But then if we need a ruling, we'll have to work
just
something out. One of you had to
take a
duck
quick
out.
break.
Yeah, that'll be fun. All right, Doug, we'll see you next week. Message me if you need anything for that help with that tournament.
Yeah, I hope everybody has a great week.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for making the Champ of Champs look exciting. It's going to be a great time. So you guys have a great week. We'll see you soon.